and welcome back to the Entertainment Vortex and our new episode of Pop Culture News. Now, this is a special episode covering all the announcements for the Emerald City Comic Con of 2018. And let me tell you, there are a lot, so we're just going to jump right into it. So this week is going to be a little different than most of our pop culture videos. Normally we tell you if we like it or not right after we announce the pop, but there are so many to get through this time, we're just going to stick to the ones that we really want to get. So if we don't say anything, it's a pass for us. We definitely want to get all the information in your hands though. So first on the list is going to be a Freddy Funko Pop where he's in a baseball uniform. This is actually limited to 1,000 pieces. So there's a number of these that are going to be limited, and we'll make sure we let you know which ones they are. But yeah, this is one limited to 1,000 pieces.
So the next one on the list is going to be Bigfoot. This one is limited to 3,000 pieces. And so it's going to be potentially something that's going to be a little bit more difficult to get.
So the next one on the list is going to be Popo, which is limited to 1,000 pieces. You can see it there on screen. I'll let you know what this is because I actually didn't know. This is actually one of the Funko creations that they're just finally bringing into pop form. I'm not really familiar with it, but that is what it says.
The next one on our list is going to be another Saga release. It's Morning Prince Robot IV.
Next one on the list is going to be from Mad Max Fury Road. It is Rictus Erectus. That is the craziest name ever, but it's the big bulky guy with the like plastic strap on his face. But with the giant gun, as you can see on screen, it's a pretty cool looking pop.
So the next one on the list is one that I'm very excited about. This one is a limited release to 4,000 on the Scott Pilgrim series. It's Gideon and Ramona from the Chaos Theater at the end of the film. These look absolutely fantastic. It's a 2-pack. Take all my money, I don't care. How do you feel about it?
I have to find this one. Scott Pilgrim is one of the ones I'm chasing after, and some of them are my grails because they're super expensive. I've almost got one of the big ones, but this one is going right on my list. I'm hoping I can find this one. Limited to 4,000 is not too bad, but I definitely want to track this one down. So next up on the list is going to be another one from Cuphead, the game. This is specifically one of the bosses, Cagney Carnation. It's the flower one, as you can see there.
So the next one up on the list is an Emerald Chrome Batman. This one is a 1,500 piece limited edition release. It looks really cool. If I stumble upon it, yeah, I'll definitely pick it up, but I don't know if I'm going to with as limited as this one is.
Yeah, if I can find one, I'll get this one, but 1,500 is brutal. That's going to be really hard to get. So next up on the list is Popeye. Pretty cool sculpt for Popeye. I'm actually pretty impressed by it. And then next up is going to be Crypto, of course, Superman's dog. Another cool sculpt, a little cartoonish, but very cool sculpt. And then the next one we've got going is going to be Care Bear. It's actually flocked, and it's Good Luck Bear. So none of the three of these are actually limited to any number, so my guess is these will get a retail release of some sort. As it gets closer, we'll know where.
The next up on the list is going to be a Game of Thrones release. It's a giant white. This one looks absolutely fantastic. I love this series. It's something that I watch the minute it comes out, every opportunity that I can, and this sculpt looks absolutely amazing. It's something that if I stumble upon it, I'm definitely going to pick it up.
Yeah, I'm going to seek this one out. It's one of the 6-inch pops. It's a big one, and it just looks fantastic. I know the previous giants they've done from that show have been great, and this one looks like it's more of the same. So next up on the list is the new Stranger Things pop. It's an 8-bit Barbara. So I assume you're going to pick this one up.
Yes. If you hadn't noticed on the show, Stranger Things is my largest pop collection up to this point. Anything that I see, I'm going to snatch up. This one is really cool, and I think that I'm going to end up picking this one up as well.
Yeah, it is very cool.
So next up on the list is going to be Amy Pond in her police outfit from Doctor Who. Love Doctor Who. She's my favorite companion. I know that's going to be a divisive thing you guys can talk about in the comments, but she is my favorite companion, so I'm definitely going to snatch this one up.
Yeah. This is also one I want to pick up. She's not my favorite companion, but she's close to the top of the list. And it's a really cool looking sculpt. They did a great job showing the outfit, and you could tell it's her, even though there's not really a whole lot of detail there to show you. It's a redhead in a police uniform. That could be anybody, but just by looking at it, if you know the character, you can tell it's Amy Pond, which means the sculpt was done really well. So next up on the list is going to be 2 Rick and Morty pops. It's going to be Alien Head Rick and Alien Head Morty. As you guys probably know from our past episodes, I'm a huge Rick and Morty fan. I've worn multiple shirts from it in the past, not to mention the fact that I've bought and showed in our haul section many Rick and Morty pieces. This is no exception. This has to be in my collection. These look awesome.
I will definitely also be picking these up. Anytime that they go to the Citadel, sign me up. Those are some of my favorite episodes, and these look absolutely fantastic. So next up on the list is going to be kind of an obscure one from Disney. It's going to be Sharkhead Maui from Moana. So it's just him on the bottom, shark on the top. Funny part of the movie. I'm definitely going to pick this one up if I run across it.
I don't know if I'll pick this one up. If I run across it during a sale, I might grab it, but I'm not going to run out. I do remember this part of the movie, and it was hilarious. And the pop really looks good. Like, I mean, this looks like it was ripped straight from the cell of the movie. So next up on the list is actually from Toy Story. It's one of the army men that are in all 3 movies. Very cool pop. Not really sure I'm going to pick it up, but really, really cool sculpt. I mean, once again, you know exactly what it is when you look at it, which is always a good thing.
So next up on our list is going to be Padme Amidala in her white outfit, the one that's ripped from the Geonosis scene in Attack of the Clones. This is one I'm probably going to end up skipping over just because Attack of the Clones is a really nasty black spot in my childhood.
You know, this specific outfit is the greatest thing to come out of the prequels, in my opinion. So I am definitely going to get this because Natalie Portman is amazing, and Natalie Portman in this outfit is twice as amazing. So next up on the list is going to be Lawyer She-Hulk. Of course, She-Hulk is a lawyer by day, and this is actually her in Hulk form, dressed as the lawyer. So this is a pretty cool piece. Not something I'm going to pick up, but...
I think that if I run across this one, I might grab it. It's not something that I'm going to be out there searching for. The next one up on the list is Take My Money, Please, because it's Yondu with the prototype fin floating down on the arrow. Mary Poppins, y'all, I have to have this. I take every cent I earn for the rest of my life if I get to have this.
Yeah, I was really glad to see this wasn't a limited piece because this is going to be super popular and I definitely want to get it. It's going to be one of those pieces where they make so many and they sell so many, it's going to have like 0 value. I still want it. Yeah, that is an amazing sculpt. So anybody that's curious and hoping to get some of these, the ones that aren't limited to a specific number, as we get closer to Emerald City Comic Con this year, we will find out what stores each of these are going to have. So normally you can get it at the convention, and then this one will also be available at Hot Topic, this one will be at Box Lunch, this one will be at Target, etc., etc. So even if you're not going to ECCC, you might still have an opportunity to grab these at your local store. I do highly suggest for some of these, especially like Hot Topic and Box Lunch, ask them what day they're receiving them, because they'll have a line out front the first day, and all the really rare ones will go really quickly. So you want to be part of that if something is important to you. And for our haul this week, we actually have quite a bit. So I'm going to jump right into what I got. So as you can see on the screen, I got the La La Land 2 set. I am a huge fan of musicals. As you've seen if you've watched other videos on this channel, a huge fan, and this one is no exception. I really love this movie, I enjoyed it, and when I saw this, I had to pick it up. Next on the list is I got, as I had said I was going to in a previous episode, I got Opera Elmer Fudd and Opera Bugs Bunny from the Looney Tunes set, because that is literally the best Looney Tunes cartoon they ever made. And not having these two is like betraying my childhood. I had to pick these up. And the fourth one I got is actually a surprise. I didn't think I was going to find this one. I thought I was going to have to get it online, but it's actually Sora from Kingdom Hearts. And it's a great looking sculpt. I really was not a fan of the first set of Kingdom Hearts sculpts they came out with. They looked really bad. This one is redeeming. It looks really good. He's got the outfit that everybody knows. He's got the Keyblade in his hand, and it's just perfect. It's nostalgia in a box. I love it.
So I also ended up getting quite a bit for my haul this week. So I picked up Scary Terry from Rick and Morty fame. He is in his dream sequence after they've inhabited him, and he's in his underwear in class. And I saw it, and I was like, yeah, take my money, I have to have this. It looks great. I also picked up Dustin from Stranger Things, and he has little D'Artagnan with him. He's also carrying the Trap from Ghostbusters. Excellent piece. We talked about it on the show, and I knew I needed to have it as soon as I knew that it existed. I also started my collection of Emperor's New Groove Pops, and I picked up Kronk. He was the one that I was like, for sure, that's the one that I gotta have, so I picked that one up first. I'll probably end up running around picking up the leftovers here and there, because most of those are pretty common right now, so it should be pretty easy to get. The big one that I ended up getting was another one that we've talked about on the show before, was one of the movie moments from Star Wars. This one is absolutely excellent. It's the trash compactor escape scene, and it has Luke and Leia both trying to escape. Luke's in his stormtrooper getup. It's absolutely great. Nick actually found it for me, and I was like, yes, I have to have that. I'll give you my money.
That's a lot bigger than I thought I was going to
Yeah, it's a sizable box.
A good size box.
And it's Some of them were in a little, were a little worse for the wear. I had to pick out the best box you could find, and this one's actually in pretty solid shape. Yeah. I'm really excited to have it for my collection.
If you're looking for some of these movie moments ones, I know I ended up finding it at Walmart, and they had actually lowered the price of them. So check your local Walmart if you want to get them. They had a good number of them available, so these are super, super cool. Way better than I thought they were going to be from the pictures.
I'm still looking for that cantina scene, though.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So as always, we're very interested to know if any of these you're really excited about. Let us know in the comment section below. As well, did you pick anything up this week? Did you get one of your grails? I'm always excited when someone gets something they've been searching for, so let us know down below as well. Don't forget, we have t-shirts available now for the Entertainment Vortex. If you're interested in grabbing one, the link's in the description. Don't let the timer worry you. The timer resets every 4 days. It's just letting you know when the next print is going to happen. If you haven't subscribed already, make sure you do so, because we give a minimum of 4 videos every single week, 2 gaming videos, a Funko Pop video, as well as a movie review, and all kinds of bonuses. We hope you'll follow us into the Vortex. We'll see you next time.